What do you think about chasing girls, Ken Dog?
I think chasing girls is fantastic, though.
Because constantly,
But too much chasing gets you killed, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, well, people got problems with this.
They do, that's
They
what
feel like they have to do it. You know what I mean?
Correct.
They need, and then, you're sitting around, you're watching porn. And porn's a big fucking problem,
Big fucking problem.
okay? For most people.
Correct. Some people think
But it's not a problem.
No, it's not a problem. No, guns don't kill people.
That's right. Stupid
Motherfuckers
motherfuckers.
with guns kill people, you know what I'm saying, homie?
Exactly. Indeed. And the way to manage this, to know yourself, know where your true north is, and restrain from all these things, the only way that can be achieved and measured, which is the best word to use, is knowing where you're going, knowing what your purpose is. That's the only way you can measure if it's good or bad for you.
Correct.
What do you think about chasing girls, Ken Dog?
I think chasing girls is fantastic, though.
Because constantly,
But too much chasing gets you killed, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, well, people got problems with this.
They do, that's
They
what
feel like they have to do it. You know what I mean?
Correct.
They need to be chasing girls.
Yeah.
If they're not chasing girls, I mean, you got to have girls in your life, obviously.
Yep.
A girl, a partner, but it's the way people see it.
Correct.
It's like, let's say, for example, you're at work, someone's at a job, and it's the alpha male, and like, oh, I've got 3 dates this week, 3 different girls. Everyone looks, up to this person. Like, fuck, he's doing really well. He's attractive. He's interesting. And then people reflect that as like, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah. We love guys who have got girls on the go.
Of course.
We always look up to these people like they're sick cunts.
Yeah, when we're younger, definitely like, fuck, this guy's doing something. Now, everyone wants to have fucking some kind of girl in their life.
Correct.
And when you're younger, the honest truth is, as males, you want multiple.
Yeah.
And that's it's actually a good thing, in my opinion, because you get to know what you like and what you don't like.
Yep.
It's good to have a lot of multiple relationships. Obviously not at the same time.
So multiple relationships, not necessarily multiple fucking sex partners.
No. As relationships, so pretty much, and as I said, a key important thing, not at the same time.
Right.
Because, whatever you don't want done onto you, you should be doing onto others.
Correct.
So, but it's good to have, multiple relationships and different experiences, because we are social beings, and you get to know what you like and what you don't like I mentioned. And also, you get to experience different things. Every female is different. They bring something different to the table.
Yeah.
So I believe it's for someone young, from 18 years old, for example, into their 30s, should have multiple relationships. Now, you could find your true love.
Of course.
Yeah, your true love at 18 years old.
Yeah.
Or at 16 at school.
Yeah.
Turns in from puppy love could go into something more serious. We have friends that are going through the same experience.
Correct.
We don't know when that person's going to come. But if you can, the more relationships you have, the better it is for you in the long run.
Yeah. Sweet. And that's kind of like a planned thing.
It is a plan,
But
which it doesn't go like that, obviously. It does not go like that.
Yeah, but different relationships and different chasing girls for sex.
That's right. That's a different thing altogether.
Now, the thing you're talking about, I don't know how many people are thinking about it like that. Most people are just winging it.
They're winging it, of course.
They're like, I want to get whatever I get, and when I land on something I like, I'm going to stay with it.
Which, that's the way it should be, really.
Now,
I'm not saying to plan it.
no, because it's hard. It's hard to plan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's hard to just go into something and think, like, I'm gonna, like, it's hard to be like a boss and you're giving job interviews to different women and you're like, all right, I'm gonna suss these girls out and see where they go, because you might like the first one.
No, of course. But I'm going on the chances are though, you're not going to land the girl of your dreams in the first shot.
No. But then, also you need to, sometimes you need to practice what it's like to be in a relationship.
Of course.
Now, in my opinion, you've only got so many of those up your sleeve. You can't be doing fucking 10 long-term relationships.
No, you can't.
It's a tough one.
No.
It's very fucking roll of the dice today. It's not.
Yeah.
It's hard to program that.
Yes.
It's very, let's see how it goes.
Yeah.
But the biggest trap that I think is that nowadays these motherfuckers have got all these online, these Tinders, these Bumbles, these Smumbles, these fucking mad cunts. They've got so much choice, and I think that's the devastating thing.
Yeah. Too much choice is not good for human beings.
Too much choice is not good, but also people, like, there's two things. So you're speaking to pretty much know what you want first, yeah? Kind of know what you like. Now you might be saying, like, how do you know what you like? If you
haven't tried it.
If you haven't tried, sweet. But therefore you can't kind of know, like, are you speaking from is that a superficial thing? Or is that like, I know what I like in a woman? Like, how are you going to know?
Yeah, look, I'm just going through my own life experience.
That's what I'm saying though.
And that's what the only thing I can comment on. My life experience.
Correct.
And my life experience was that, in my mind, when I was younger, I always wanted to travel the world.
Yeah.
Okay? But that meant that I'm going to be solo.
Yeah. You were thinking about settling down.
Yeah, I saw relationships as attachments.
That's what it is. Yes.
That's how I was, and I was cool not to have a relationship. So I'd fall into the section of basically meeting a girl and having a sexual relationship.
You're doing some James Bond type shit.
That's right. One night stands, this and that, right?
That's right.
Now, can you have a serious relationship and still travel? Of course you can. But I thought back then,
sweet,
and not only back then, but even now, in hindsight, I wouldn't change a thing.
Okay.
Because I still believe in the same thing. I'm saying it's for everybody. But for me, it was pretty much, being very free, traveling where I wanted to, meeting women. Now I never was like, to be a player and I want 10 women here and 10 women. I was never like that.
Yeah.
But on my journey, on the path, I meet somebody. It might be on a Greek island. It might be in New York City. And I was always open for it to go where it's going to go. But I was a bit hesitant and like, there is a barrier. Like we can't go further because I didn't believe that, let's say I met a girl in New York, she's going to move to Greece with me, or she's going to move to Australia with me, or anywhere else.
Yeah.
Because, I respect that these women have got their own lives, their own situation, their family. I don't expect anything from nobody.
Correct.
Now, if she wanted to follow me, I was down with that.
Yep.
Okay? Because I wasn't sacrificing, and I was being selfish, obviously. I'm not sacrificing, my vision of where my life's going to go and how it's going to go for anybody.
Right.
Okay, so I had this vision of that I want to travel the world, and whoever's on my path, I'm happy to meet and to spend some time with. And that's the way I wanted it. So pretty much I always had in my mind that for some reason that I ain't getting married or any settling down before fucking 30 years old. I don't know why the number 30 was there. The way I worked that out was, let's say, you finish school, you're 18 years old. Okay? You start going out, you start, start dancing, get into the dance.
That's it.
All right? And you start meeting somebody. Let's say, for example, and I'm not saying this for everybody, right? Again, let's say you met somebody, from 18, you started going out, 20 years old, you met somebody, the love of your life, and then you had to get married, and then you have children. For me, the way I saw it, that was like prison for me.
Yes.
Because that meant that, as beautiful as it is to have a partner, that I'm sacrificing all these other things that I want that were important to me. So I had to limit that.
Yeah, so the partner was the second thing, eh?
Exactly.
Like having a missus is the
It
second.
wasn't a priority for me.
No, it wasn't a priority.
And I thought that was, again, that was an attachment. That was like I was carrying baggage that I didn't need. I wanted to be free.
Yeah, you were winging it.
Yeah.
You were winging it. It was a winging it. It wasn't like you didn't approach it.
Yeah, I was winging it, but
It
I
was
thought I
winging
had this block that, you know, I'm not doing this marriage thing before 30.
Correct.
Like, everyone's like, I used to meet people like, I used to go out with and like, and then they'll get married. They're like, oh yeah, you go to the barbecues and you get into the conversation like, yeah, you know, back in my day, I lived it up, mate. I fucking did everything.
Yeah.
Where did you do everything? In 2 years?
That's right.
At 20 years old, at 25 years old, you fucking did everything?
No, you didn't do it.
Very hard to believe.
Correct.
Did you travel anywhere? Did you fucking, there's so many things you could do.
Correct.
And I used to hate that.
Mm.
Like, you're talking fucking shit.
Yeah.
You haven't done jack shit.
No.
You found a fucking girl, you got married, sweet. If you're happy with that, great. But you're not going to sell me that I went and did everything and fucking, there's nothing else to do, so I met this girl and I settled down. That's fucking bullshit.
Yeah, a lot of motherfuckers be settling down.
Yeah.
I mean, it's another kind of topic, but
Yeah.
But when you're ready, how did you approach the situation? You know that women, like when you're ready to meet a bird,
Yeah.
all right, you know that going through chicks is a never-ending story. You know what I'm saying?
I knew that.
You knew.
So, but my mindset wasn't about I need to go through 20 chicks or 30 chicks or 100 chicks. That wasn't it.
No.
I wasn't geared like that, which people are. And that's what we're talking about, you know, Tinder and all that. That they need girls coming, you know, to validate them.
Yes.
I didn't need that. My validation was that I'm living life on my terms and I'm doing what I want. And that was traveling and just experiencing different cultures and just seeing different places. That was the top of my priority.
Yes.
Now, again, as I said, if I met somebody on the way, I was open to where it's going. I just didn't believe that this person is just going to drop everything and come with me and, oh, John, let's go do what you plan to do for your life. Because they've got dreams as well.
Of course.
So I didn't think too much of it.
Sweet.
Yes, I was winging it, yeah.
You're winging it. Cool.
Yeah,
But that came, sweet. Everyone can do whatever the fuck they want.
yeah,
Sweet. The problem here is now that you got these people who can't make a decision. All right.
Yeah.
So once you did your thing, whatever you had to do, whatever you had to explore, fucking search the world, James Bond shit, it came a point where you're like, now I'm ready.
yeah,
I know what I want.
yeah,
Now, there was a reason why you were ready, whatever the fuck that means, and there's a reason why you like started thinking about, all right, I've got to make a choice here. Because the choices are endless,
yeah,
but you didn't get into that endless spiral of like, yeah, but this chick might be better, this chick might be better.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
So what did you do, or how did you think about the process when you were like,
It came
it's
by
got to come
itself.
to a stop?
Everything comes by itself. You don't have to plan anything. The universe knows, God knows. So for my specific situation,
Yes.
the way it went for me is that even traveling got old.
Okay.
And when I mean old, I don't mean like I could travel fucking forever.
Yeah.
But traveling alone and going out and this and that, going clubbing and, going to these biggest dance parties in the world, that got old. I'm like, I don't want that anymore. It came by itself. It wasn't like, there was no time and date set that John has to do this. Or you've only got a window of opportunity of 3 years to go party your ass off. It was nothing like that.
Yeah.
It was just totally open. And that's the way I love it.
Came natural.
It came natural.
Yep.
That's the only way I would have it.
Correct.
So, again, like I said, a key point was that I was open to a relationship,
Yep.
okay, but on my terms. Now, this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing. I'm traveling. I'm doing my thing. If you want to tag along, and you want to do the things I want to do, that's cool. I'm open to it because, in my opinion, your partner, your missus, has to align with your values, and you with hers.
Sweet.
Like, I can't be with a girl. I just met a girl that I fell in love with, and all she likes to do is stay home. But she's attractive and she does all these things for me, but she wants to stay home. But she's not meeting my highest value. My highest value is being free and traveling around.
Yeah.
At the time. So that can't happen.
Correct.
But if she was the same, let's say I met her on a Greek island, and she was traveling and she wanted the same things as me, and it all gelled together, sweet. But for me, the way it happened was, I just came to a point that these things, traveling and partying and sort of came old, and I was like, I just want to fucking settle down a bit. Like, for me, not I want to settle down with a girl. Like, John, you settle down. Like, I just want, something a bit more quiet in my life. And that sort of opened the door. And then I came back to Australia, for example, and I met my ex, and she wanted the same things with me, and it sort of would gel together, and the rest is history.
Sweet.
But I never had that, what you're talking about, what we're going to discuss now. I never had that, I have to knock off as many women as I can. Because that's the ego.
Yes, but the problem here is it's not just about knock off as many women. It's about, why did you stop looking when you found? This is the point. The
problem, I was fulfilled.
Sweet. But the problem these days, everyone's looking for a bigger, better deal. And the choice that they've got, they're not stopping at the first good chick. They might be, how many good women might have been overlooked because
Guaranteed.
I can get something better.
Guaranteed.
But when you found something, now, I don't know if it comes down to fucking self-trust or whatever, when you found something that filled something in you, that
it did. First of all, I had a rough idea of what I was looking for. And that's an important fact. You need to sort of know what kind of girl you like. Is she the sporty type, very fitness type, and very energetic, and loves traveling, and and again, she can't be perfect. So I knew that as well.
That's right.
Which is another key point. You're not going to find Miss Perfect because it doesn't exist.
That's right.
Because first of all, I'm not perfect. That's how I know it doesn't exist. So I thought to myself back then, I need to hit some main points. If she's got these main points, traveling, like she's open to personal development, which was huge for me back then and now.
Yep. Self-improvement.
That was it pretty much for me. Likes to travel, very, very free going, but also wanting to improve herself.
A lot of basic values were getting hit.
Exactly. So that was the barrier to entry for me.
Yeah.
And because I knew no one's perfect, I thought, let's give it a shot.
Correct.
If she's got these main ones, I'm happy to explore and, fix things along the way.
Sweet. So the person who can't find or be happy with what they've got, they've got some problem going on.
100%.
They're always looking for something.
100%.
Now,
they're trying to fill a hole.
Of course. Obviously, they've got too much choice and they can replace and get someone new straight away.
Guaranteed.
That's both ways. It's the women's got the same fucking issue. You know what I mean? Their standards they've got certain standards because they can pick and choose. They're not beggars anymore. It's not beggars can't be choosy type shit.
Guaranteed.
But I feel that it's something, it's not an ADD within the person, but it's like there's something in the people these days that they can't settle. Like there's a scarcity. Even though there's so much to offer, there's a scarcity that I could be missing out. There's a FOMO situation going on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
First of all, just to clarify, it's about fulfillment. I was fulfilling myself, like traveling, doing the things that I wanted to, that were important to me.
You weren't looking for it in another motherfucker.
Exactly. A relationship for me was like, I could do what I'm doing, but also spend time, because we're social beings again. We need to spend time with people. But I would also like to experience these things with someone else. And that's what it was. It was like, I'm bringing something, I'm adding on something which is good, but I'm not taking away something from John.
Okay, so you're saying you don't.
I was fulfilled, but I came to a point that I want to hang around with somebody. I want to be with somebody. I want to share experiences with somebody.
Correct.
It's a natural thing. And that's when I was open to having a missus.
Right.
And as long as she meets these key points, which was personal development and travel, we're good to go.
Sweet.
Yeah, I wanted company, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
But we're all saying for these people here, first of all, they don't even know where they're going and who they are.
It is what I'm talking about.
Okay? That's number one. They don't know who they are and where they're going.
No.
So they think that, again, it could be a girl, it could be a job, it could be a Ferrari, an item, you know, that's going to come into their lives and make them feel better.
Correct. They're looking for something to add value in some way.
To themselves.
That's right.
They're not adding value to themselves on their own.
Correct.
Something from the outers coming in and adding the value.
That's right.
That's why they need these things. Women, car, money, whatever it might be.
But that's why they're so picky as well.
Exactly.
Because they want to be like, I'm going to stake my claim on this. It's got to be right. It's almost like perfection.
It's got to be perfect.
It's perfectionist paralysis, right? That's what they're doing.
Spot on.
It's that not procrastination, but it's perfectionist paralysis.
That's what it is, exactly. So they would go through, that's it, they want perfection. So they would go through, I don't know, a certain amount of women, and let's say 20 women, but, you know, out of those 20, there was bound to be, you know, a quarter of them be really nice women. And the women that, in hindsight, they would have been more than happy to be with, fulfilled. But they overlooked that because, again, they're going to perfection.
Correct.
Yeah, she's missing, she's good at everything, but she's missing this one little thing. She doesn't brush her teeth in the right manner.
Clockwise or some shit.
Yeah, clockwise.
Yeah. So
And I didn't like that.
they're highly fussy.
Yeah,
It's self-sabotage.
that's what it is. It's self-sabotage.
Bravo. They're pretty much, they're with flaws, but they're projecting and they're seeing the other cunt, how fucked up they are.
Yeah, they want perfection coming, but they're not perfect.
Yeah, but they're seeing their shit in another person. In my opinion, and I think you know you too as well. We always think about how you're trying to look for a person. All right, you're gonna get what you put out there. These people, although they might be overlooking someone who's genuine and good and fucking is gonna give them what they need, but they don't. First of all, like you said, they don't know what the fuck they need. So these people might be overlooking, but they also might not be attracting the right person because of they're already like they failed before they fucking started kind of style. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Yeah, their thoughts have already fucked them up.
That's right.
Their energy they're projecting is already wrong before the action.
Correct. They're not leading with the fucking proper thoughts and they're not going into it.
Yeah, they're not leading with the true self.
They're first of all, and a lot of these people, as you know, there. All right, trust is a big thing. So it's got a scarcity. It's got a trust. They don't trust themselves. They don't know what the fuck day it is.
Yeah.
And it's very, and I've noticed amongst these cunts, there's a lot of, it's very transactional, eh? You know, I'm bringing this. You know, people aren't willing to empower themselves. This is what we're talking about. Like everyone's missing that empowerment, what they can do for them. You know, like fucking John F. Kennedy, you know, ask not what your country can do for you or you can do for your country. All right. Ask not what you can do for your fucking self, not what you can do for some other motherfucker.
That's it.
All right. It's what you can do for yourself. Obviously, that's the main point. And this is why we look for choices, because we're always looking for someone to fill that gap there. And that's the fucked up part.
Guaranteed. But that's the thing. It's, as you said, transactional, which is a good one.
It's many, yeah,
All right.
it's many things. But transaction is trust.
Of course.
I've got to give, I have to get.
Yeah, but it's also people, I'm not bringing anything, but I want everything as well.
Yeah,
So I want fucking a drop kick,
Correct.
but I want fucking, she's got to be a supermodel, she's got to be fucking a multimillionaire, she's got to be all these things. That's what I want. So it's obviously it's unrealistic, it's fucking delusional.
Yeah, what am I going to be the only one who works?
Yeah, exactly.
Sweet, right?
Spot on. And then it's like, oh no, we'll meet halfway. I can't overstep because if I give too much and she's giving less, it's like I'm losing.
I'm losing. Think about that.
Yeah.
I'm losing. What are they losing there?
Yeah, exactly. But that's what it comes down to. That if you're fulfilled, if you're the person that you want to be, you're ticking all these boxes that are important to you, but you're not looking from a scarcity, you're not looking from a lack.
Yes.
So all you need is pretty much what we need, or we've needed because we've already got it. we even need it, is that I just want someone to share the time with. I'm doing something really good. I'd like to share the time with somebody. Like I want to show, like, hey, I'm a multi-millionaire and I've got a yacht and I've got a place where, yeah, go by yourself. How good it's going to be. Ain't going to be that good.
Correct.
But if I work with someone that, you know, I can relate with, I love hanging out with, and I can experience all these things that I've already got, then bang, that's magic.
Motherfuckers are looking for someone to fill, not add.
Exactly. And
we're
that's the
trying to
fucking
add,
difference.
not fill. Yeah, correct.
That's a fucking difference.
And everyone's leading. That's how they're leading, and that's how they're going into it. And then that creates other problems. That creates fucking, you know, oh, women aren't fucking good enough. Like, what do you want these guys to pay their bills? Like, what are they going to do?
I can't find a good woman. Like, but what is a good woman?
What is a good man?
Yeah, exactly. That's what you should be asking.
Yeah.
What should you be doing to attract that woman? Because I guarantee everyone out there that's listening, all right, if you're the person that you're meant to be, the person that you admire, I fucking guarantee you, birds will be fucking flocking.
It's Flocktown.
They'll be seeking you out because that's the way the fucking universe works.
Correct. Or even just like get the one you want. You don't have to get one bitch there.
That's it.
You're not trying to win the lottery.
Yeah, and of course, and it's not the end of the world either. Let's say, you know, you find somebody, you don't have to stick with that person. Okay? You have to basically find somebody, go with it, and it might not work out.
Yeah. You see how you go.
It's not like I'm invested my time and this is it. This is where it's going to end. That's fucking bullshit.
Yes.
Like, I've picked one, it's got to be a good one. No, you pick one, see how you go. If it doesn't work out, you move on.
Correct.
And you find another one and you keep on doing the same thing. And eventually, you'll find one that fits you.
Yeah, but they're going in with the closed mind, closed heart. That's
exactly.
They've lost. They've fucking lost.
They've lost. Yeah,
They
the
don't
approach
trust.
is the most important thing here.
We know a lot of these people. We know
do.
some transactional people.
We do.
Can't fucking
We
go
do.
through women like, I've got another missus, I've got another missus.
Yeah.
Doing the same approach.
Yeah.
Very trying to get up one with the win. Like, we've got to ask ourselves, men, like, what do you really need from a woman? What do we need?
Just lead love.
Yeah.
Love and
Respect.
yeah, love, respect, trust, all right, all that. But that's all earned later. That all comes.
Yeah.
You have to be open. I'm fucking open here,
Yes.
and I'm so open that I'm open to get done over too. I'm open to lose, whatever that means.
Correct. In poker, everyone shows their hands.
That's it.
Now, you motherfuckers who are going in there with the top secret,
Yeah, that's ace up the sleeve.
not just aces asleep, but they're not playing like this. That's the
Yeah,
problem. If you
yeah.
go into a relationship, like, nothing's guaranteed as well, yeah? If you go into a relationship with your, I'm showing all the cards, this is what I got. You have to force that forces or sets the example for the other person to be open as well.
Guaranteed.
But what happens is when you come like this, you're going to find a player who also plays like that there.
Guarantee. All God wants, all the energy, all the universe wants is for you to play the game like you can't lose. That's the game. That's the game you want to be playing. Like you can't lose.
That's right. And what does it mean, can't lose? Because even if you lose, you can still win.
That's right. Even if you lose, so in this situation, it would be basically she cheated on me.
Sweet.
All right, or she did my head in, whatever. There was a bad breaker.
Yes.
Okay.
She spent my money.
She spent my money. Sweet. That means that you've on the common folks you've lost.
You lost. You made the wrong decision.
That's right. Yeah. Bad John or bad Ken.
Mate, bad.
Yeah. Let's crucify ourselves now for the next God knows how long.
Yeah, you've lost.
Okay, and that's it. Go to the dungeon. But now, people like us, the way we think is that it could never lose.
You can never lose.
It's the train. The train of John's life. People get on, people get off. People get on, people get off. She might stay for fucking 3 years and she needs to get off for some kind of reason. Because the reason might be you're not growing with her anymore. And something bad had to happen because maybe you didn't have the ability to break it up.
Correct.
The guts to break it up.
Yeah, or you're yeah.
Just for an example,
yes,
you know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah.
It doesn't matter how it happens. All that matters is it had to happen
Correct.
for you to move on.
Correct.
That's it.
Yeah, not everyone's going to be for
Yeah.
you.
So you can't see it as a loss. You've got to see it as a gain. Whatever's happening to you is for you.
Correct. And not even let's say you can't see it as a gain. How about see it as a process? Sweet. You know, sometimes you cook something, it doesn't turn out the way you wanted.
Yeah.
Sweet. Are you going to learn from that?
Yeah, you follow the same fucking recipe, you make the same fucking cake, chocolate cake, you followed everything, but it didn't come out exactly the way, the prettiness you saw on fucking YouTube.
That's right. That's right. It takes 3 or 4 hits to get to the fucking green before you put the fucking putt in the motherfucker.
It's the same thing with everything else.
Everyone's trying to do a home run, everyone's trying to do a eagle, whatever the fuck with the golf.
Yeah, the first swing of the fucking baseball career was a home run.
That's it.
That's it.
That's the problem.
And every time they fucking swing, they get home runs.
That's right. Society says we fucked up. Society forces us. As funny as it sounds, because
the people we hang around. Society is the people we hang around with. The things that we've led to believe.
Yes, it also forces us to play safe.
Of course. Yeah, not to lose.
Not to lose. That's the problem.
That's the biggest one. Don't lose.
Yeah, nobody wants to be a loser.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but nobody wants to be a winner either.
No, of course. Of course.
Because if you're scared to lose, you can't really win. But if you don't give a fuck about losing, you always win. And this is what we're trying to say.
Guaranteed.
It's that mentality. That's what John's saying. He's saying that if you're sweet with you got some chick, she comes for the ride, the train's going. If you're sweet with you, she leaves, you didn't really lose. You're not losing because first of all, if it was good, it would have been good. If it's not good, it's not good. What are you gonna fucking do about it?
She was meant to play a certain part in your life for a certain amount of time.
Correct.
And that's what she did.
That's right.
That was the whole purpose of her being in your life.
And that's the difference between filling and adding. If someone fills and they take away, that gap is left there. You understand? But if someone adds, they're adding. It's like a bonus. You know, on the DVD, you used to get the fucking...
You still yourself.
It's very bonus rounds.
Yeah.
It's bonus rounds, right? Yeah.
Yeah. And I'll point as well, I want to, as you said, we know a lot of people like this.
Correct.
Okay? And...
They always take the same approach as well, sorry.
Same approach as well. But it's also these people here that are so fucking picky that, you know, they end up going through and hurting really good women.
Ugh.
And then the women, on the other hand, I can't fucking find a good guy because they're all dumb cunts. Yeah, sweet. She's right too. So there's both these people, both of these genders that are pretty much clashing for the same fucking reason. They're doing each other over.
Correct. So the chick can be good or bad. The chick can be good but always finding dumb cunts.
100%.
The guy can be good before always finding dumb bitches.
That's it.
But really, the proof is in the pudding.
100%.
And they're all doing something wrong.
If both these people were geared and focused on improving themselves, we wouldn't have this issue.
Correct. That's and it's back to that, exactly. So yeah, you might see from the surface like, oh, I'm a good bloke. You know, I should get a good girl.
Yeah.
You're sweet. But is your mentality looking for an ad or looking for a fill?
Yeah. Are you a good bloke because you take out your elderly mother's rubbish on the weekend and you go mow her lawns and you've had a couple of friends out? Have you hooked yourself up? Are you taking care of you? No. That's what it fucking matters. Who gives a fuck if you're taking out the rubbish on the weekend for your mother?
Correct. No
or whatever.
Yeah, you're a good guy.
You're a good guy.
Good luck to you, eh?
What are you doing good for yourself?
That's right. And that's right. This is the whole fill ad mentality. The fill ad mentality is I'm trying to gain something I perceive that I'm missing. All right. So you're running at a loss.
Guaranteed.
I need you to fill me. That's the scarcity.
Spot on. And also as well, so you got on one hand you got guys that are going through all these chicks, but then you got the other side, that guys who want the supermodel and can't go out and talk to anybody, complains that there's no girls out there.
Oh yeah, fuck.
And then results to something like porn.
Correct.
And it's like, oh, and that's the instant gratification for that chicks are fucked. That's the belief here, chicks are fucked. I've tried a few times and, you know, I'm buying my time until I find the right one.
Correct. I'm going to get a hit.
But meanwhile, I'm fucking 50 years old.
Correct. So you're saying...
No, I'm saying that, you know, you need to find a girl If you're cool on your own, no problem.
That's it.
You be like that.
But if you're the cunt complaining,
But if you're complaining about it, there's a problem.
correct.
You know, and then you're sitting around, you're watching porn. And porn's a big fucking problem.
Big fucking problem.
Okay, for most people,
Correct. Some people think
but it's not a problem.
No, it's not a problem. No, guns don't kill people.
That's right.
Stupid
Stupid
motherfuckers
motherfuckers.
with guns kill people. You know what I'm saying, homie?
Exactly. Yeah. You got a knife. You can spread the butter on your toast. You can also stab somebody.
That's right.
Who's at fault? The butter, the knife, the person.
The butter.
You know what I mean?
The person in the dump car.
Yeah. Exactly. So porn's another one of those things.
So, alright. Sidestepping, porn, bang. Alright? Porn's demonized.
It is.
You know, like it's a bad thing, whatever.
It is.
It is, like we're saying, it's the gun in this situation. Alright? You don't have to kill a motherfucker. But porn, if you ask me, is it good, is it bad? It's neutral.
It's definitely neutral.
It always comes down to how you use it. Alright? That's how we think about a lot of shit today. It's how you use it. Do you abuse it? Are you using it to make up for those women you can't get, or make up for those women you're too scared to go after? All right, you're super high standards, and I don't know. You're trying to get something without doing the work. That's what it is.
Yeah, the gratification, the instant gratification. But it's not only the...
It's a drug.
It's a drug. And it's not only the women. It could be fucking like, I'm not getting the satisfaction for my job or for anything else.
Yeah, correct.
And I need to do this one thing that I always feel good when I do it.
Oh, God.
It's like when I always eat chocolate, and I'm guilty of this. I like chocolate.
Mate, I love chocolate.
But I do keep it in my calories.
Mate, you got to count those calories, eh?
You know what I mean? But it's that, it's a feel-good drug.
Correct. It's at your fingertips, literally, and figuratively.
You know what I mean? It is.
You know what I mean?
It is.
It's at your fingertips, eh?
Mate, it's in your control.
Mate.
100%.
It's a funny one.
It's a funny
but
one.
it's a problem.
It's a problem. It is. Because it's a problem because most people use it in the way it's not supposed to be used. Again, with a gun or the knife.
They abuse it.
They abuse it. That's it.
Self-medicating
That's
kind
it.
of styles.
That's what it is. Exactly what it is.
It's like racking a line and you're fucking doing coke.
That's it. That's it.
Beautiful. I'm taking care of business. I feel a bit happy with myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and over time, it becomes a habit and you're doing it flat out and you're not aware of what you're missing.
Correct. You're taking away your power.
Guaranteed.
If you're we're speaking to the cunts that are abusing this fucking shit.
Guaranteed.
All right? If you're sitting there 24/7, looking at porn, doing your thing, at the fingertips, you gotta ask yourself, what am I doing here? Obviously, you're prolonging the work that needs to be done. Obviously, there's a lot of like shame and I'm not good enough shit going on. But I think it comes down to, just can't be fucked. There's a lot of I can't be fuckless.
Yeah.
And this is easier. I can get what I want without doing the work. That's what most shit comes down to.
Yeah, I get the pleasure without the work.
Bravo.
That's all it is.
Bravo.
That's all that it fucking is.
Correct.
But that pleasure doesn't last.
No.
And then that's why they leave so much on the table.
That's right.
Because, you're not going out. I'm not saying you have to go out and find a girl, but you're not taking the action to find somebody. And most people do want that, so you're leaving the work unfinished.
Correct.
You're not gonna get to doing the work.
Correct.
And that's where the problem is.
That's exactly.
Like, how's this gonna happen? She ain't gonna fall from the fucking sky.
No.
She's not gonna, with the energy that you're putting out, she's gonna magically, bring in front of you, hey John, I like you.
Correct. Yeah, I get the whole ease of like, it's easier, it's less head fuck. I don't have to look for a woman. I can maintain my own shit.
Yeah, sweet.
I get the allure, but do you have a problem? Or don't you? Are you cool with it? Are you obsessed? You know what I mean? Like, the more you obsess, and these things are they're dangerous for a lot of reasons, because you open doors to new shit, like, you get desensitized to normal bitches, normal women. You know what I mean? You get desensitized.
Yeah, the hole's just getting deeper.
You know what I mean?
100%.
And then the
You're
way
not doing yourself any favors.
No.
The only favor or anything positive that comes out of it is that instant feeling you get. That's it.
yeah, after you bust a nut.
Yeah, that's it. That's all you get. That 1 fucking second.
That's it.
That's it. You're invested in that 1 second.
Yeah, correct. But yeah, I've never had a problem with that shit, right?
Either way.
I don't really think it's like, and this is the other side of it. All right, you got the problem side, obviously, and you got the normal side. All right,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of for or against.
Okay.
You know,
It's
it's bad.
debatable.
It's masturbatable there.
It's masturbatable.
It's masturbatable.
Bravo.
All right, so some people think it goes against God, and who the fuck knows? Some
Yeah,
shit.
there's a religious aspect to it. Yeah, of course.
There's a religious, but it's also like, I don't know what it is, but it's something like, there's a whole don't do it because it causes problems, and then like you got unrealistic expectations of women. Cunts watch porn, they see fucking chicks doing mad shit that fucking normal chicks don't be doing.
Yeah, so my missus should be fucking, doing weird shit as well. Pissing on me and fucking shitting on me. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Opens the door to fucking
Yeah,
ridiculous.
and she's not doing that. She doesn't really love me, or she doesn't, whatever. Yeah, of course. Guaranteed.
Correct. They connect that. Yeah, bravo. There's a whole host of fucking things.
Guaranteed.
All right. Anytime you can access something, why do you think that's bad to eat fucking? Why do you think that cunts who are overweight and that, or cunts who are junkies all is the same? But no, the theme here is they've got no control of their own shit. They don't have that discipline. They
No.
can't control themselves. So it doesn't matter if you're fucking pulling your dick or eating chocolate.
Yeah, of course.
It's the same shit, right?
Yeah, or smoking heroin.
Correct. Anything at your fingertips, there's a reason, there's a universal law of shit, right? You have to work, nothing good, nothing of value comes easy.
Never.
All right? So, you gotta, and when you're accessing that good feeling, all right? A lot of people talk about, these cunts pull their dicks, they're like, I feel like shameful. All right?
Yeah.
Now, why, what do you reckon that happens? Because I don't know what the fuck, I don't get that.
Look, I think that will mostly come from the religious aspect.
You reckon it's religious?
I think so.
It's like somehow I'm doing something bad here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Ah,
I'm pretty sure that would be it. That I'm doing this. Even this thing is it's a natural thing to do.
it's a natural thing.
All right. The shamefulness should come. I'm pretty sure it should come from that because I shouldn't be doing it.
Aha! I know. Because you're...
You can't be shameful for brushing your teeth.
Correct. I've got to brush my teeth.
You know what I mean? But if your religion said, or your tribe, the elders said, brushing your teeth is not a good thing. You should be flossing only. Yeah, you'd be shameful to
Okay.
brush your teeth.
What about do you reckon it could be like a self-worth thing? Like, I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yes,
Before,
right.
before you answer.
Yeah.
Like, you're getting around the natural way of... You know what I'm saying?
Guaranteed.
You're circumventing
Yeah.
the universal laws. Look, mate, it's like if you could pull money out of your fucking pocket, never ending. Could be like, where's this coming from? Like, I'm doing.
Yeah.
This isn't supposed to come.
You're
like
taking
this.
a shortcut.
It's not supposed to come like this.
That's right.
Pardon the pun.
Yeah. So basically, yes, exactly. Spot on. I was going to get to this.
You know what I mean?
Basically, yeah, you want to have sexual intercourse
Ah,
with a fucking woman. Okay? Every man wants this.
hell yeah.
Sweet. But
But even that could go too far. Even
100%.
Yeah, but
but
that's
I haven't got the tools or the goods or the confidence or anything, the self-esteem to go get a woman. So I'm shortcutting and I'm getting the relief, the prize without the work.
yeah.
That's it.
There must be cunts who got missuses, got girlfriends, whatever, who have a problem as well.
100%.
That's
Another thing because it could be, as men we lose our minds. There's so many fucking women out there.
Yeah, the choice,
Yeah,
it's like,
like,
gambling. I feel like
you know,
it's like gambling.
Yeah, as they say, I forgot what they.
It's a dopamine hit. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I forgot what they said. Like you can't eat pasta every single day.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay.
So having the same woman for 30, 40 years, or whatever it might be, is like it gets old. We're not satisfied and we get bored, whatever. So we need to spice things up, whatever it might be. You might bring, another partner in,
Yeah.
whatever it might be. But yeah, there is people that have a relationship and they masturbate flat out. And that might be because you're not having enough sex with your partner. That maybe you're...
Yeah, you don't want to cheat on her or something?
You don't want to cheat on her.
Yeah, but that's normal shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things, obviously.
Yeah.
But
like you're hiding like 24/7,
Yeah.
trying to do some mad shit.
that's it. But the ashamed feeling, we come back to that. The ashamed
the
is
shame
that
feeling.
one was religion, which is a thing.
Yeah.
But also is that you're shameful because you know you shouldn't be doing it yourself. Because you should be doing something else. That might be going out and trying to find somebody. Okay? Or you've already got somebody and you're not having intercourse the way you're supposed to. You're not attracted to this person. You might have them for the looks, mate. You know what I mean? You might have them to tick a box so that I've got somebody. But you're not attracted to them.
Yeah.
That could be a reason as well.
What about just straight procrastination?
Meaning?
Like I've got things on my list I need to do. I've got things. I've got work things, or I've got some sort of a project I'm working on.
Yeah.
I've got certain chores around the house, or there's things I
So
have
time
to...
is limited and you're busy doing shit.
Or you got things you need to do.
Okay?
All right? You got things you need to do. Like today I'm supposed to take my fucking clothes to the dry cleaner. I'm supposed to vacuum, I don't know, house chores there.
Yeah, that's right.
Sweep the leaves. But I'm like, I procrastinate and I use porn because I can't be fucked doing the other thing. Very like using porn to like, it's like not doing what you're supposed to do and doing like something else. That's it. Getting distracted and doing something the bigger, better deal.
I know, but what would be in that situation? What would be the right thing to do? Because these chores that you have are not bad. Obviously, they need to be done. You know what I mean?
Correct.
Sweet.
Yeah.
But you're resorting to porn because you're too busy. What should you be doing?
Look, not fucking wasting your time, because you can burn some good time there.
100%.
You know what I mean? Because that's more better than the thought of
Yeah.
if you're really dragging your feet and resisting doing those things you have to do. Let's say
Yeah.
you live on your own. No one's pushing you to do nothing, and you can't be fucked. You're a lazy cunt.
Yeah.
No one's supposed to do all this shit.
You're seeking pleasure, obviously.
That's all I'm saying. That's all
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Pleasure over purpose.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Like, not everyone understands procrastinating.
No, of course.
Some of us are very high level, Giannis.
Yeah.
All right? When we've got to do shit, we've got to do shit.
No, I know that.
All right. Not everyone, some people are normal people.
Yeah.
We're not high level like you, mate. You know what I mean? Sometimes we procrastinate on things, you know what I'm saying?
Mate, I know all about it.
You used to procrastinate anyway, you know what I mean? Fuck
course.
that shit.
I know. Yeah, of course.
Procrastination, that's it. You're entertaining yourself. That's
Entertain
what I'm
yourself.
saying.
Yeah. You could be the same thing as just fucking sitting down and eating fucking chocolate watching Netflix.
I don't know if you know, in your world,
Yeah.
all right? Sometimes you can sit down, let's say it's, I've got some free time. I want to fucking sit down, fucking have a bit of a fucking wank. Sweet. You can get very romantic on these fucking things, eh? You can kill some time.
Guaranteed.
Sweet. I've gone so far to put timers. Because you can kill...
Hours.
You're fucking looking like a mad
Can't
cunt.
watch a whole fucking movie.
Yeah, like you're fucking looking for the right chick, and she's doing the face expression at the right point.
Wearing the same.
It's got to hit the fucking
Yeah.
and then for some reason the thing you're looking for is like very hard to find,
No, you can eat it all the time, 100%.
and you can procrastinate. That's what I'm saying. You can really like get lost in it,
Yeah, you
and
can.
it can take you away.
100%.
Take you away.
Guaranteed.
For gambling, trying to get another win. It's looking for the win. You're
Yeah.
catching the high.
Yeah. And this is, I could obviously you might not be satisfied with one time. You might
Yeah,
have to go
yeah.
fucking 2-3 times a day.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's right. Fuck. Yeah.
You know what I mean? You might be fucking, on the flip side, you might be like, what's the Wolf of Wall Street? Hannah.
yeah,
Was
yeah.
his name?
Yeah. I don't know his name, but I don't know talk about the friend.
No. What's it called? With Leonardo DiCaprio is talking to.
Not commonly. What's his name?
Fuck. Anyway. Matthew McConaughey.
Yes, bravo.
Yeah, but I don't know. His name's Hannah or some shit.
Yeah.
And
That
he
character.
goes, mate, you need to be doing fucking 10 times a day, mate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I get that.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta.
Blow off some steam.
Well, we'll get into that as far as like our personal, how we see it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Everything in moderation.
Guaranteed.
Obviously, that's what we're saying. Yeah. Everything in moderation. Don't you know? You don't have to blow your load all the time. You know what I mean?
Bravo. Hey,
Mate, this is the best.
that's spot on.
Mate, spot on, eh?
Yeah.
All right. There's a time, it's time to come, time to go, mate. You know what I mean?
100%. It's fucking part of the program.
We've got to do shit. That's
Yeah.
right. So, I like to, do I have something against porn? Me personally, I've got no problem with porn.
Me too.
So, you got the porn. I like to see women, all right? Sometimes, there's plenty of reasons, eh? It might be late. Your missus might be fucking, I don't know who the fuck knows. She's busy. Sweet. You could say...
You feel the urge.
You feel the urge, but you can't be fucked with fucking, I've got to start fucking being a romantic cunt. How romantic are we going to get there?
100%.
All right? Not everyone has to, not everyone's like this, but, if you're like me, all right, you know that, when I cook like my food, sometimes I use the air fryer. The air fryer's got to fucking preheat, right? And I'm not for preheating all the time, man. It's fucking too complicated, man. To my, I'm just trying to fucking...
Bang, bang, boom. That's it.
I'm ready to kill cunts here.
That's it.
All right? And I need to let off it's like you can't know about cars, it's a fucking blow off valve. You got to fucking let off the steam. The back pressure has to come out. All right? Or other motherfuckers can't go to sleep. You you can't go to sleep, you're like, fucking, I'm back to kill cunts here.
Yeah. You see a girl at the gym and you can't really lose your mind, but you're married and you're thinking, look, I'm sweet. Until I'm going to go jerk off.
Rape a bitch? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Jerk off, or I'm gonna, rape a bitch.
You're not gonna rape.
Or cheat on my missus.
I'm not
You know
going
what
to
I mean? It's a lesser of two evils. Sweet.
So let's have two evils there.
Yeah. Sweet. 100%.
Yeah. What about those cunts like... What are those cunts who are against it, who have got a missus, what do they do when they're like...
Against losing their mind.
They're losing their mind. It doesn't always work. What you always... I don't know. What do you do? Harness your fucking chi, meditate?
Not sure. I'm not sure.
The fuck out of here. It's too much trouble to meditate.
Yeah. I'm not sure. Yeah. It could be, again, like I said, you could go and just cheat on your missus. People do that.
Could go to the hookers.
Could go to the hookers. That's what I'm saying, which is a form of cheating.
Massage parlours.
You know what I mean? Either way, you want to get some relief.
That's what you're trying to do here.
Your missus could also be a dumb bitch as well. And like, I've got a fucking headache or whatever, you know what I mean? Sweet. You've got needs? No problem, mate.
Sweet. But always got to go to my missus for fucking everything. Like, take it easy, eh?
Yeah. Look, again, it all comes down to how you use it.
Bravo. This is what we're trying to say here.
Exactly. Now, if it's taken away, you being you, there's a problem.
Correct.
If it's not taken away, you being you, jerk away.
Correct. Now, we don't want to jerk you off here, so we're going to take the truth.
That's right.
We don't want to jerk cunts off here, eh?
You know what I mean?
All right, but we're gonna hit it to you. This is how it's going to be. Anything you do that calls upon you and you can't stop thinking about it, it's a fucking attachment. It's a habit. It is not good. That means you don't run you anymore. As soon as you, and that's how we define what's good, what's bad.
That's it.
Does it run you? Yes or no?
Yeah. Who's driving?
Correct. Now you
Is
know
it your ego or your true self?
is that fucking
Who's driving the vehicle?
correct? Does that thing control you? Yeah.
That's
Does it
it.
drive it? That's right. That's how you work out. That's how you filter these fucking things. It's not hard, people. But
Yeah.
you got to be real with yourself. Yeah, I know, and obviously, that's why drugs work so powerful. It's like because they give you something. Cunts are fucking pulling their dicks. That who have got a problem with it. That gives you something. It gives you a certain thing. Now to give that up, obviously you got to look look a little bit inside. Understand. Do you want that to run you? You're better off. It seems like if I take away that thing that gives me a bit of respite, gives me a bit
Pleasure.
of that break, good feeling, that pleasure out of my fucking fucked up day. I don't know how cunts think, but some cunts don't have a fucked up day.
No, they don't.
It's in their head. It's a fucked up day.
Guaranteed.
Yeah, that thing that's giving you that thing, you think, oh, if I take that good thing away, that I'm getting that positive, that instant gratification, I'm going to be running in a loss over here if I
you're
give
losing.
that up.
You're losing.
You're losing.
Yeah.
But when we give that up, We choose ourselves. And by choosing ourselves, we start to feel better about ourselves. That's how it always works.
100%.
And that's basically how the fucking show goes.
100%.
And you always got to choose that.
That's right. Well put. And the core of this is trusting yourself.
Trust in yourself.
Trust in yourself. So basically, yes, not allowing the outer influence the inner. And that's all it is. And that's with masturbation, it's with drugs, it's with women, with anything. Really.
Anything. Cunts, fucking opinions, fucking everything.
Yeah. Trusting yourself. And that's why trusting yourself is like, they say about fasting. Fasting's a good thing. I've done it how many times, I still do it. Because, fuck, I love chocolate. I love it. But I know it can destroy me. Correct. If I eat too much of it. And sometimes I do.
Oh.
Like, I can really fuck, this will take... And you got to draw the line. You got to know how to draw the line. You've got to become a master in drawing the fucking line.
That's right.
And again, trusting yourself on that you can do this.
Yes.
And don't let this thing overpower you.
Correct.
So this is the core of this conversation here. That you know what's good for you.
That's right.
Now, if all these little pleasurable things, you like to do them, you're a human being at the end of the day. You like to do them, you can do them. As long as they don't overpower the whole.
Correct. Correct.
And that's where mastery comes into it.
That's right. And where these things are at their most powerful, is when you're at your most darkest.
Yeah, most vulnerable.
Correct. Not necessarily most vulnerable. There's not enough light coming in. Vulnerability can be powerful.
Yeah.
Trust
it can.
You know
True,
what I mean?
true. Yes, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true. Yeah.
When you've got darkness weighing over your head, all these things come to the forefront. They look so much more appetizing. Emotional eating, depressed cunts, they seek other things to feel good. So the more darkness, and what's defined by darkness? Darkness is the absence of light. All right, darkness is when you don't feel good about yourself. It's a simple thing. And that's where these questions come. I'm doing this because I don't feel good about myself. What can I do to do that? And the only thing you can do, not the only thing, but the where you have to start is to do something for yourself, not to yourself. That's the difference. That's Drugs right. Are to. Going to the gym, dieting, looking good is for. That's it.
Well put. Yeah. Yeah, the darkness. That's when it comes, 100%.
Correct.
It's when you think you ain't shit. It's when you think that, your life's not going anywhere. These are the points.
Correct.
So if that's not working, I need some kind of pleasure coming from anywhere. And as society has taught us, it's porn, it's drugs, women, all that other stuff that really ultimately destroys you.
Correct. And on a just quick side note there. A quick side note, what I've noticed, another thing, there's an opposite. You don't always have to be doing bad to allow these things to come in. You don't always have to be in a dark place to allow these people, to allow these fucking things to take hold of you. I've noticed sometimes when I'm in a really good mood, I feel like more celebrational. I feel like letting things go out the window.
Guaranteed.
So it's kind of like, it's like the opposite of it's like too positive.
Yeah.
Too positive. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like working out. You start off with it's really hard, and then when you start, and you got no energy because you finished work. Correct me if I'm wrong here, but you finished work, and to start off with, I can't go to the gym because I've got no energy left. But then you start working out, and a few months pass over, and you somehow go to work, go to the gym, come home, and you've got so much fucking energy left over. What wasn't previously?
Where did it come from?
Where did it come from?
Yeah. I think, yes.
Yes.
But also, like, for instance, if I won the lottery today, all right, I'm going to be like, yay.
It's yay.
Not me now, but me before.
Yeah.
But I'm not, it's a bit of a fucked up example. Like, it's not representative of how I feel like right this second, but I've caught myself when something goes a little bit ahead of plan comes, like a bit of a win comes unexpectedly, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I feel a bit too high.
Okay.
And that too high, like,
It's
like
dangerous.
I'm not grounded. But
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
That's right. You've got to ground yourself.
Yeah, I'm not grounded, even though I feel happy, but it's a non-grounded. It's like you're going to the darkness from a too happiness
Yeah, it's
perspective.
excess. That's it. Like, it's going too far.
Yeah, I'm like fucking up there. I'm like, oh, I deserve, give me
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
You know what I
That's
mean?
it. That's it.
It's almost like a God complex.
100%.
You know,
yeah.
you know, something
You're
like-
too high.
You're too high.
Yeah.
Bravo.
Yeah.
You're too high. Too
Yeah.
high can be dangerous as well.
It's very dangerous.
It just hides itself.
and the good, yeah. Well, a perfect example is the lottery. Way too high.
Oh,
It's going to allow you to do things you don't normally do, and you're always going to be doing the feel good things first.
correct.
Go buy fucking cars, go buy fucking throw a party, women, fucking drugs, this and that. And yes, is the feeling good? The feeling is good. But
It's a very unspoken thing, this, what we're saying,
yeah,
right?
it's fucking destructive.
Yes.
Very fucking destructive.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, so that's another thing altogether. It's a feeling good, but I can't see the wolf in the hen house.
Correct. Do you want to talk a slight bit about that,
Yeah, of
or is it
course.
buffered?
If you want, yeah. If you want,
All right, let's just touch a little bit, all right?
yeah. So again, it's the same thing. It's trusting yourself.
Yeah.
Trusting yourself on the low, that basically I'm in the darkness and I should resort to drugs and whatever it might be, these vices to make myself feel better. That's one. The other side is I'm feeling fucking so great. I've fucking won $1 million. Okay, I'm going out doing drugs, doing this and that, and fucking I'm on top of the world. These are also fucking vices, but from the opposite angle. And again, both times you need to ground yourself. Both times you need to trust yourself and know that, hey, where am I?
I think, yeah, bravo. But the latter is less spoken about because less people experience real good.
Of course.
Than fucking
Of course.
us, you know, a normal povo cunts who fucking always down in the dirt.
Guaranteed.
Who are always trying to chase whatever the fuck we
Guaranteed.
can. But it is an interesting one because I have experienced it. And
Of course.
it is harder. First of all, there's so many things telling you you're doing the right thing and you're a mad cunt. All right, you have to really. It's like you're in a toxic fucking.
You're getting approval from everybody, mate. You're the fuck. Well done, mate.
It's intoxicating.
Yeah. Of course.
Bravo! You start believing your own hype, and you're in another.
That's right.
It's like you're in
you
another.
start
fucking-
believing you've got.
Correct. But that in itself is a dark place. And I think that also speaks to all these famous cunts in Hollywood and all these fucking, you know, where all their problems come from. It's that super excess, you know what I mean? It's the opposite of the same thing.
100%.
It's darkness in the opposite way.
Yeah.
But that's when you gotta be conscious and pull yourself back. So the point in fucking life in general, in my opinion, comes back to you. What are you doing on a daily basis? What things are you doing to make yourself feel good about you? All right, ticking your own boxes. Doing it on a daily basis. That is your point of measure of what's going good and what's going bad. You're either doing it. If you're not doing it, it's going bad. If you're not doing it, it's going good. Whether you win, something comes, everything's an add-on. Good, bad, everything could be taken away. You still got this thing. We're always going to get back to true north, that center point.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Bravo.
So, too high, yeah, fucking we're mad cunts. Get the fuck out of here. Is that you going away from the plan? Like, I said I want $1 million, not two. You know what I mean?
Guaranteed.
And it's cap, put in that cap. I don't want too much. I want what I want. Because it opens the door.
Guaranteed. And the way to manage this, you know, to know yourself, know where your true north is, and restrain from all these things, the only way that can be achieved and measured, which is the best word to use, is knowing where you're going, knowing what your purpose is. That's the only way you can measure if it's good or bad for you.
Correct. Correct.
Like, where am I going? What do I want to achieve? What do I want to be? What do I want to be me?
Correct. Is that breaking my character?
That's right, exactly. You can only measure it from that point.
Yeah, correct.
That's it.
Correct.
Because if you want to be, jacked and go to the gym and all that, you know that I can't really overeat. You shouldn't drink alcohol.
Correct.
Or as much. You shouldn't be doing drugs. Because these things, automatically, if I want to become this person, it doesn't relate with it.
Correct.
And that's the way to measure it.
Yeah,
And that's the way to know that when you're grounded.
Correct. And Federer said something interesting. This is what I like. It's it's not just your overall, it's not just your macro goals or where you're going. It's those daily micro.
Daily ones, of course.
That reference point is so important because we can control that. That reference point, that micro is on a daily basis, and like it keeps us present.
Yeah, but you know where you're going. That's why you could do the micro.
Yeah, of course. You have to know where you're going, and that puts the micro. The micro builds the macro.
Exactly.
The micro is the bricks, and the macro is the house that's built.
The building, yeah,
after it's all.
Yeah, that's it.
And it all adds up. And I heard Federer saying something like, "Doesn't matter if I lose a point. All right, I feel the same. Doesn't matter if I win the maddest point ever. I still feel the same. Nothing changes, because if you're too high, too high is greed. That's what it is. When you was talking, I was thinking people who want more than they've got, or blah 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 blah.
It is greed.
It's greed. That's the fucking sin. That's what that is. It an emotion? Is it a what is greed? Greed is like an emotion.
It's an emotion.
It's an
emotion. I want more. I want to feel more. I want to feel better.
And all these sins, what they're telling you, this greed, it's just telling you pull your head in. That's what I say. If you feel like this, because it's like, it's intoxicating to want more. You know, like I said, we can make a million. Let's make 2.
Yeah.
Blah 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 blah. 2's fine if 2 is where you're at. But if you start feeling funny, and that's you got to check in with yourself.
Guaranteed.
There's a lot of things in there.
Yeah, there is. And a good point you said as well is that most people, the reason why it's overlooked is because they don't experience it. And that's the biggest one of them all. They experience poverty way fucking more than living that life of excess and luxury and fucking whatever.
Correct.
That's why it's not talked as much.
That's right. It takes a stronger individual, because these people who are greedy, these rich, these capitalists, these cunts cunts don't like, he's fat, he's a fat cat, he's rich, whatever. These people are not strong. These people are not immune to the darkness. Just because you got money doesn't mean you're a fucking mad cunt. You know what I mean? Just because you're successful doesn't mean you're immune to the allures of the darkness. All right? And it's got nothing to do with darkness is everything outside of you, all right? And the light comes from within. When you stray too far, all right, that light gets closed. I can't see nothing. I'm in the fucking dark. And that's why all these cunts are fucked.
Guaranteed.
Because no one's a hard cunt. No one's a hard cunt.
Everyone's judging life from their reality. The current one they're living now.
Correct.
That's it. And their past, obviously.
That's exactly right.
So, again, it always comes to the same thing. Just do better for you.
That's it.
That's the only thing you can do.
Yes. That's it. Look after yourself, right? This is all we preach.
That's all it is. But that's all there is, though.
But that's all there is.
Yeah. And that's all there is. Finished. It's all there ever is going to be.
Yeah. And why? It's because looking after yourself is the highest level of health. Health is the most important thing. You ain't got no health, you can't do fuck all. You can't, I can't, doesn't matter how much I work out, your health is not going to get better. I can only control this guy right here. I'm just reiterating for these cunts to understand that, because, you might think like, why is it the best thing? And it's the best thing because that's the thing you can control. And that's the thing that has the best ROI, the return on investment. You are the recipient of what you do for you. You gain everything.
Yeah, and everything, everything in your reality stems from you. So
correct.
The origin is you.
Correct. And when you take everything away, what do you got?
Zero.
And yourself. You're thinking.
Yeah.
You.
Zero.
You've only
Yeah,
left
zero. I'm talking about.
Yeah,
like,
zero.
I'm saying that you take everything away from you. So basically, like, you're just left with you. Like,
That's
you've got
right.
no attachments. You've got zero attachments. It's just you, the one person left over. That's it.
That's right. Don't overcomplicate things.
100%.
How simple is that?
It's simple.
Fuck, now.
You got one thing to do. Eh?
That's right.
One.
Correct.
Let's look after you.
That's it. But in the fucking darkness, in the world of the motherfucking Matrix, we're always told that it's outside of us. We can't do nothing. We are fuck all. We are nothing.
Yeah.
That's what
We're
this
sold
concept
out to
is
conventional wisdom.
Sold out to conventional wisdom. Are we getting into conventional wisdom?
We'll get into another
Another time?
time.
That's all right. So that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah. But yeah, that's it. That's all it is. Look after you. Do whatever's best for you. That's it.
Correct.
It's quite simple. It's not easy, obviously.
That's it. Yeah. This is it's fucking yeah. Hope you enjoyed anyway.
That's it. Peace out.